I'm just currently walking back from work, and the road I walk on is closed pretty much except for access to premises. And during the periods that it's quiet and there's no cars, what is noticeably absent is the sound of birds. Occasionally I can hear a crow or a seagull, but there's nothing. I can hear the breeze at times, which I'm really grateful for. And a number of you will know that a report was released by a university, and a environmental expert stated that even if we were to stop today burning and using fossil fuel and other things destroying the environment, that 2 billion will still die by 2050. That it's about the degree of catastrophe. If we were to stop today, if we continue, then that figure goes up to 4 billion, which is half of our global population. Never mind the impact that that has on animal and plant species. And it's really easy to fall into despair with that information. But I had like an idea at work today. We have a little garden area, and I just had a thought about maybe you could plant some wildflowers and encourage some pollinators there. So what about if all of us do that? What about if all of us decide just to add our little drop? Who knows where that might bring in? If nothing else, we can create more beautiful areas near us. See so often people putting artificial grass in their gardens, and I get it, we're busy, people are having to work because of the system, but people need to understand that the economy isn't a living, breathing thing. And if we continue the way we're going, as so many have said, there is no economy on a dead planet. I actually think the planet will be fine. Lots of other people have said this, it will do its reboot. But we need to ask ourselves, do we want to be here? Do we want to continue living as a species? So, it's hard, and either way we're going to suffer in one way or another, and people we care about are going to die. Maybe we will, as a consequence of environmental breakdown. But that doesn't mean we can't still find meaning within the journey and create beauty around us and find some fulfillment in that. And I do think we owe that to any future generations that might come, and to think about what do we really want our legacy to be. So that's my suggestion today, is to think about what can you do to add some beauty into this world, and to respond to this environmental crisis brought about by us. And that's the long and short of it. And that's a hard reality, but we need some hard truths if we have any chance. So what can you do?